makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. Larong aking pinag-usayan, walang pake kahit na malatayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila, wala akong pakialam sa lahat ng bagay. Alam nyo na ba, hindi nyo ako maikukumpara. Bawat laro sa aking kada pasa, sa alab na puso laging aasa. Handang sugurin ang lahat, tigante man ang katapat. Panis yan sa'kin sapagkat panalo ay aking hangad.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, tapas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan, kaya halimaw bumitaw. Bawat pagtira may kumpiyansa sa sarili, di mapigil ng marami, malupit na dumiskarte. Handang pakita sa mundo ang pagkakaiba. Pag may pangarap, handang makipagsabayan sa bawat larong walang humpay, kamay na gustong sumabay. Bawat sakit na may aray, kahit mapagod maglaway. Gagawin ko ang lahat kahit ang kaya di sapat, kahit ang pawis pumakatuloy pa din sa pag-angat. Hindi ako mapipigilan lumipad, ibibigay ko ang lahat sagad-sagad.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Ang hirap handa kong daanan, hindi susukuan, dapat pag-usayan. Tuloy-tuloy lang, kakayanin na lahat na harapin. Kahit mahirap sisikaping abutin, sa itaas ay tumingin, pagbutiin ang lahat, ang bituin ay sungkitin. Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
2025 NBL Governors Cup, ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. Live on the Leo Channel 23, kumpleto na ang channel mo. Our first match is between Nueva Ecija and Zambales. Now let's meet the players. Beginning with the Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes. From Lubao, Nueva Ecija, number 7, Kian Fontanilla. From Cabanatuan City, number 9, Juancho Tolentino. From Malapit San Isidro, number 10, Edgy Hehilios. From Cabanatuan City, 14, MJ Tolentino. Also from Cabanatuan City, 15, Ace De Jesus. From Cabanatuan City, 17, Benny V. Torres. From Cabanatuan City, 19, Clarence Santos. From Cabanatuan City, number 20, Ivan Peralta. From Cabanatuan City, 24, Ice Cabigaw. From Cabanatuan City, number 25, Jeremy Ingusan. From Laur, Nueva Ecija, 27, Ronel Gilaw. From Cabanatuan City, 22, Romeo Poblete. From Quezon, Nueva Ecija, number 28, Lance Hiron. From Cabanatuan City, 23, Charles Cuevo. From San Isidro, Nueva Ecija, number 13, Marlon de Guzman. From Cabanatuan City, number 5, Kim Kiba. From Talavera, Nueva Ecija, number 12, Mac Santos. And from Cabanatuan City, number 29, Joffrey Tadeo. Ladies and gentlemen, Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes. And here's the Zambales Construction. From San Marcelino, Zambales, number 0, Jake Zamora. Number 3, from Subic, Zambales, Nat Flores. From Olongapo City, number 4, JD Gonzalez. Also from Olongapo City, number 6, John Hachaso. Number 7, from Subic, Zambales, Irvin Pelaez. From Olongapo City, number 8, PJ Dimacali. Number 11, from Botolan, Zambales, Frankie Dorde. From Subic, Zambales, number 13, John Resty Mayo. From San Antonio, Zambales, 16, Ray Perante. From Masinloc, Zambales, number 17, Dave Ed Nilag. From San Marcelino, Zambales, 20, Charles Gloria. From Palawig, Zambales, 23, Lyndon Del Rosario. From Cabangan, Zambales, 24, Jerome Kipot. From Subic, Zambales, number 27, Jomari Madridejo. Also from Subic, Zambales, 30, Kit Sungguad. From Castillejo, Zambales, 34, Austin Renojo. From Subic, Zambales, 47, Asher Dane Tyler. Number 69 from Iba, Zambales, Jerome Sarmiento. Ladies and gentlemen, Zambales Constructicons. At this point, we are requesting everyone to please stand if you are able. Tumayo po tayo for the opening prayer by Reverend Father Brigadier General Daniel de la Torre Tansip, the Chief Chaplain Service, Armed Forces of the Philippines.
Let me begin my prayer by offering inspiration and guidance for athletes from the letter of St. Paul to the Philippians chapter 4, verse 13, which says, and I quote, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Let us pray. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Almighty Father, we humbly praise and thank you for gathering us together today for the start of the National Basketball League Pilipinas Season 2025 Governors Cup. We thank you for the opportunity to witness the talent, passion, and sportsmanship of all players from each participating team. Grant your blessing upon all the players and give them confidence, strength, resilience, and the spirit of teamwork as they face challenges on the court. May they play with integrity, honor, and respect for their opponents. We pray for the safety and well-being of all players, coaches, support staff, and fans. Protect them from injury, harm, and any obstacles that may come their way. May these games be filled with exciting moments, fair competition, and memorable actions of all homegrown players that inspire and unite all who watch. Finally, bless with your divine guidance the organizers, sponsors, and supporters. May their efforts bear fruit in promoting the growth of basketball in our nation and contribute to building a peaceful and better world. We ask this through the risen Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
To honor the team's hymn, first to perform is the Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes. Thank you very much, Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes. And here's the Zambales Constructicons.
Sa dakong kanluran, kumangkaunlaran, pinagkala sa ganda ng kapaligiran. Tunay na masasabing kaaya-ayang lalawigan. Bawat bata sa lahi may ngiti, bawat puso may ngingiti. May ganda't yaman ating lahi, ito ang lalawigan Zambales. Sa pagsikat ng araw, mabuhay ang isigan. Lalawigang Zambales, langit ang siyang kawangis, mga tanawin at
Thank you very much, Zambales Constructicons. NBL fans, you may now be seated. Both teams get ready for the photo op.
Digan ng bayan, homegrown hanggang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang digan ng bayan. Nag-aalab ng pusong hanggang makipagsabayan.
Mabuhay Pilipinas, mabuhay lalawigan ng Pampanga. This is day 1, opening day of the 2025 National Basketball League NBL Pilipinas Governors Cup, live and direct here from the Sebastian Gym in the city of San Fernando, Pampanga. And for our first game, it's going to be a good one. It's the Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes testing the Zambales Constructicons. Good day, basketball fans. My name is Andy Servino. I'll bring you the action live as it happens right before your very eyes. And again, these two teams are, returning, two of the returning teams from the last tournament. So first, let us discuss the Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes. But first, oh, by the way, our tournament format, we have 7 teams entered in this tournament, and they will play a double round robin. The top 4 advance to the semis, wherein the number 1 and number 2 enjoy the twice to beat advantage, and of course, our finals will be a best of 5. All right, so it's just like the last conference. So let's first discuss the team on the screens right now. The Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes. Well, they last conference was their first conference in the NBL Pilipinas, and you can see from the list on your screens right now, a lot of the names from the last tournament are coming back. Most notably, they have Juancho Tolentino back in their fold, and of course, we know that Juancho Tolentino is one of the top 10 scorers of the last tournament. And of course, there's Kian Fontanilla, the very promising big man, and the veteran, Eji Helios. All right? A lot of familiar names there. There's Isaiah Cabigao, of course, and all the others. But one thing about the Buffaloes, so they will be parading a new coach in Coach Sherwin Aliado. Now, the Buffaloes, by the way, they finished with 1 win and 10 losses. They were like 6th place in the last tournament, and they did not advance to the semifinals. But again, nowhere to go but up for Nueva Ecija. They definitely will seek to improve on that 110 win-loss record. So, and of course, it will start today when they face the Zambales Constructicons. Of course, on your screens there, we were talking about him earlier. That's Kian Fontanilla, the very promising young big man for the Buffaloes. He will be playing a big role. Look at that. Look at his numbers of 13.5 points, but 9.8 rebounds, also among the league leaders. And look at that, 1.7 blocks while shooting a very efficient 51% from the field. Of course, on the other hand, we have the Zambales Constructicons. Well, last conference, they were known as the Sulong Zambales and Batang Gapo. But right now, the team is under new management. And if you look on your screens at the lineup, I counted, okay, there's 8 returnees from the last tournament, all right? There's 8 players returning, led by, of course, MVP Lyndon Del Rosario. There's Frankie Dorde, Jerome Kipot, Charles Gloria. But one of the newcomers, actually he's not a newcomer, he played before in the NBL for the old Zambales entry. That's Kevin Pelaez, a big center. So one good thing about the Constructicons right now, compared to the last conference, they invested in size. So they have 2 new players there, Kevin Pelaez and like Dave Edilag. There's Kevin Pelaez on your screen there. By the way, they had an even 6-6 win-loss record in the President's Cup. And that actually, they lost out. They were tied with the Parañaque Smile 360 for the 4th semifinal spot. But of course, the Parañaque team held the tiebreaker. So they did not make the semifinals. You can say by the skin of their teeth, literally. So again, this team looks to improve. And there's on your screen, of course, we're talking about him, our MVP, Lyndon Del Rosario. Easily 20 points a game. That's right, he can even shoot with his eyes closed, using a figure of speech. And of course, we know Lyndon Del Rosario, he can really light up that scoreboard. But right now, he's really confident now. You know why? Because like what I said, they have the big men to back him up. Look at that, 23.7 points. I mean, that is simply wow in any league, all right? And look at that, 58%, all right, from the field goal distance. Actually, you can say almost a triple-double, 8.5 points, 7.4 assists. Good all-around numbers, really deserving of the MVP award, Lyndon Del Rosario. Of course, again, he cannot do it alone. Basketball is still played by 5 players. He needs help from the four teammates on the floor. And we'll be back to begin this game in its entirety after this break. Stay with us for more of the NBL.
Season Governors Cup. Live on Aliw Channel 23. Kumpleto na ang channel mo. Let's meet the starters. First, the Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes. At forward number 12, Mac Santos. Point guard number 28, Lance Hiron. Also at guard number 25, Jeremy Ingusan. Forward number 10, Edgy Hehilios. Playing center number 7, Kian Fontanilla. The head coach is Sherwin Aliado. First assistant coach, John Paul Cabigao. Starting for Zambales, Constructicons. At forward number 11, Frankie Dorde. Center number 17, Dave Ednilag. At guard number 30, Kit Sungguad. Point guard number 27, Jomari Madridejo. Small forward number 23, Lyndon Del Rosario. Their head coach is Sultan Celis. First assistant coach, Ferdinand Castillo.
And good day again, basketball fans. Yes, you're just in time to join us for the opening tip between the Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes, the team in white, and of course the team in red, the Zambales Constructicons. You see on your screens there the starting fives of both these teams. But
sa Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. And of course, ang Aliw Channel 23 po ay free-to-air channel ng Metro and Mega Manila. So basically, whole nation, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao is watching the game. So gusto ko lang pong i-remind yung mga players natin and mga coaches natin. Maraming salamat muna, Sir Edward, at kay Miss Rose na nanonood po ngayon. And I just want to remind everyone to please, alam niyo naman, pagka ganito mga sports, ang nanonood po sa atin, karamihan po ay mga kabataan. Ayan. So let's be sports-minded po kailangan tayo palagi. So let's be sports always. From Aliw Channel 23, congratulations. This is the first game and that deserves a bigger warm of applause. Palakpakan po natin, NBL. Laban po ito ng magkakabarangay, magkakapitbahay at mga syudad versus syudad, probinsya versus probinsya. Mula po sa amin sa Aliw Broadcasting Corporation, Aliw Channel 23. I'm Dennis Antenor Jr. We welcome NBL sa Aliw Channel 23.
Joining with Sir Dennis Antenor for the ceremonial toss is Honorable Vice Mayor of San Marcelino, Sir Chris Gongora. With NBL Head of Basketball Operations, Mr. John Edward Aquino. Once again, thank you very much, Sir Dennis Antenor and Honorable Vice Mayor Chris Gongora, and Head of Basketball Operations, Sir Edward Aquino. Referees for this ball game are Junel Buse, Ferdinand Santa Ana, and Tonton Beligan.
all right, we're about to go to our jump ball, but before that, you heard that very inspiring speech from Mr. Dennis Antenor of Aliw Channel 23. Yes, kompleto na ang channel mo. We are live on Aliw Channel 23, and this game is now underway. First possession is with the Buffaloes. So again, this is a good start. They need a good start. So early hustle by both sides results in a jump ball. And of course, it will be at the nearest circle. And as we progress, we will be discussing and introducing the new rules, and also the new teams and the new players of NBL Season 25. That's right. As they say, that the only constant thing in this world is change, and the NBL is adopting a lot of changes this year. Like what I said, new teams, new players, new coaches on both these teams, and of course the new rules. And we'll discuss these rules one by one. All right, so they'll re-jump, and it's with, let's see, it's with the Constructicons. So this is their first offensive. Del Rosario bounce pass to Dave, and then Nilag with the first 2 points of NBL 2025. And remember that name, all right? It might be asked in a trivia question. Who was shot the first basket of NBL 2025? It's Dave Nilag of the Zambales Constructicons. Let's see. Chance here to equalize or go ahead for Nueva Ecija. Helios is fouled. Oh, offensive foul. Take a look at it again. Oh, a very aggressive screen on Del Rosario. Ball go back to Zambales, seeking to double their lead. 2-0 at the moment. A minute gone by. Faking, kick out. Patient ball. Oh, nice cut by Sungguad for the 2 points. The veteran, Kit Sungguad. One of the returnees from the President's Cup. 3 on the way. No good. And foul on the rebound. Let's see who is it against. Oh, it's on, let's see. Wait for the confirmation. Oh, here's that nice pass to the cutting Kit Sungguad. Okay, first foul on Lyndon Del Rosario. So he better watch it because he's a very important player. And I guess that is an understatement when you say he is a very important player. In fact, he is the most valuable player of the NBL. Meanwhile, another foul. It's on Frankie Dorde. But then again, just look at the players of Zambales. So when they were lined up for pre-game protocols, you can really say that this team is much taller as a whole. Okay, they're much taller than their previous entry. However, first free throw is a miss. No points yet for the Buffaloes. Split at the line. So no field goals yet for Nueva Ecija. Sungguad. Jumper. Too sharp. Battle for it. And it will go out of bounds in favor of Nueva Ecija. Nueva Ecija now hoping to get their first field goal. Patient ball movement. Fontanilla spots an open teammate, but the defense was quick to react. On the prowl. Attack. Yes. So, the first place 3 has been scored by Zambales. Of course, it's one of the new rules of the NBL Governors Cup. And to explain it quickly, the Blaze 3, any basket scored within 5 seconds of a clear change of possession is worth 3 points. So Del Rosario, look at that. See, check the lamp or that light on top of the shot clock. As long as that light is on, that means the shot may be counted as 3 points. The Blaze 3. Del Rosario again. The light passing there. Counter by the Buffaloes, yes! And with that, 4 points quickly for Jeremy Ingusan. He has all the points of Nueva Ecija and also the first place 3. So the trick here, that's 3 points. See, the trick here is, try to get your offense going before the opposition can set up their defense. And who knows, you might be rewarded with 3 points. Almost a steal. Oh, completed. Counter steal. And that is only 2 points because it was not within 5 seconds. They took too long. So now you are getting familiarized with the new Blaze 3 rule. And that is surely going to add spice to the NBL game. Scramble. And it's won by Ingusan. And yes. Hey, 7 points now for Jeremy. He has 7 of the 8 points of the Buffaloes, including 1 Blaze 3. Well, check that. It's 6 points for Ingusan. He split his free throws earlier, so check that. 6 points for Jeremy. We're correcting ourselves. Fontanilla facing basket. Top of the key 3. Yes! Yes, and that's the one of the main weapons of Eji Helios. One of the grizzled veterans of the Granary Buffaloes. Oh, nice block. But they could not control it. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with Zambales. Yes. Peralta ran out of space. Stepped on the line. Take a look at this again. Look at that. Edgy from the edge. Yes. And this time, it's the third of Nueva Ecija to be assessed an offensive foul on an illegal screen. Look at that. See? Ow. Yes, check that. It's on Ed Milag. Offensive foul on Ed Milag for that excessive screen. Oh, nice cut. Yes. All right, 8 points now for Ingusan to lead all scorers. Sungguan. Oh, yes. That's right, 3 points for Sungguan. Oh, counter 3. So just to clarify, if the attempt is at the 3-point line, it is only 3 points, all right? There's no extra point when the light is on. Helios, not this time. Battle for it, won by the Buffaloes. And a foul is given up. It's on Hachaso, one of the new players for Zambales. Look at this again. The veteran, Kit Sungguan, clean as a whistle. Woo. And then the quick counter by Ingusan. Wow. The scoreboard is really going nuts. Whoops. It was a few degrees off tangent. Yes. I think this Blaze 3 rule will surely speed up the game. Let's see. Once the teams get used to it. Tip in, no. Offensive rebound, and the foul's given up. So this is what I like about their new player, Dave Ednilag, all right? He is easily one of the tallest players on the team right now. And he gives the team something that they did not have last time, which was size. And also muscle. Ednilag is well built. At the line, David Nilag. First one is good. So a good touch for the big boy. Feather touch. There you see the logo, the new logo of the Zambales Constructicons. And split. Well, I guess it happens. We said nice things about Dave, and the opposite happens. It happens all the time. And it's already 2025. It's already the 8th season of the NBL. How fast time flies when you're having fun. Yes, NBL is really a fun league. And for sure it will be fun with all these new rules. Turn around. He was surprised that he they had no defense. Tadeo, huh? Helios will sit down. I see on the screens there, Coach John Paul Cabigao. Of course, we know Coach Cabigao. No, he was one of the top coaches in the NBL Youth. Of course, NBL Youth coming soon. Just stand by for our announcement. Foul on. All right, Ace. That's Ace. Like Ace. A-E-Z-Z. Ace De Jesus with the foul. Gloria is in the game, huh? Usually, Charles Gloria would start, but now he's coming off the bench. Running shot is fouled. And 2 more free throws for Hat. Oh, 2 quick fouls for Ace. Okay, Hachaso now will be tested from the line. First one is still good. Maybe we should mention it by now. If you notice, there's 2 lines at the top of the 3-point arc. Well, this tournament, the NBL will be introducing the free 3, wherein a player, upon instruction of the coach, can swap 2 free throws for a 3-point shot, but under certain circumstances, which we will be discussing later, if given the time and the opportunity. But one thing is just to let everybody know that 3-3 is now in effect in the NBL Pilipinas. See there the 2 horns at the top of the key, the 3-point arc. Oh, offensive rebound. Kept alive. Nice bounce pass to Guad. Ball is loose. And Ednilag at the right place at the right time. But let's see, someone's on the floor. Hope that he's okay. Oh, first on Jeremy Ngusan. So now Ednilag will return to the line. He is 1 out of 2 from his last trip. Oh, so 1 out of 2, 1 out of 3 rather for Dave. He made his first. Let's see, maybe he should make this one. Okay, so he's 2 for 4, 50%. 16 all. Ball will stay with Nueva Ecija. Of course, Ace De Jesus will do the honors. Ingusan, nice bounce pass. Extra pass to the outside is well read by the defense. And referee says ball will stay with Nueva Ecija. It's going to be a baseline inbound. 10 on the shot clock. Ingusan will use the screen of Tadeo. Ingusan, no, and rebound picked up by the Constructicons. Mayo. I don't know if he's related to Larry Mayo of the champion Taguig Generals. Let's see. I will ask him. Whoops. They recover. And then Nilag to Gloria. Hachaso. No. And good box out by the Buffaloes. Nearing the 4-minute mark of the first quarter. Whistle blows. Let's see. Okay, 2 fouls now on Hachaso. Let's see what happened here. Okay, he reached in. Clearly, impeded the progress of Jeremy Ngusan. Okay, now Flores is in the game, and just like the case of Charles Gloria, last conference, the President's Cup, Flores would usually start, but now he is coming off the bench. Of course, back then, Gloria and Flores were the 2 tallest players on the team. Extra pass. Baseline drive. Oh, well anticipated by the defense. Fast break in the works. No. They keep it alive. Yes. Good trail job. And Mayo. Oh, traveling on Nueva Ecija. I can say in that sequence, Mayo plays like LJ Mayo of Taguig, because that's the game of Mayo. He likes to grab those offensive rebounds and putbacks. And all the dirty work, so to speak. Three on the way. Nice line. No. Rebound Tadeo. And a nice block. Sounds like a good volleyball block there.
19 seconds to shoot.
So 19 on the shot clock. 3:21 left. Zambales hanging out a 2-point lead. Nueva Ecija with a chance to equalize or go ahead. No. Here's the chance. Too much fakes there. Battle for it, and referee says, oh, last touch on a red shirt.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Peralta. Season opening against two defenders. And Tadeo is fouled. So the defense, two players committed on the driving. So I guess Gloria had no choice but to foul. At the line, Tadeo will be tested. And good. So this is for the tie. Nope. So sigh of relief there for Zambales. Because the timeline. They say head play. Okay, what is their head play? Let's see. What does it mean? Nice screen there by Gloria. One-on-one move. Flores, no. There we see it now. Chance to get the lead, but they will have to wait a little more as the play's broken up. Of course, Nueva Ecija looking to improve on their 6th place finish. In the President's Cup, they finished 6th among 7 teams. Meanwhile, like what I said earlier, Zambales, they tied. They tied with Parañaque for the 4th and final playoff spot, but they lost out due to the tiebreaker, a winner over the other. So at the line, the glorious one, Charles Gloria. Yes. And even in the last conference, Gloria, he's easily one of the most fouled players on Zambales, and he shoots very well from the free throw line. And he did not disappoint, 2 for 2. Okay, box and one defense employed by Zambales. Okay, pass it to Tadeo at the post. Tadeo with the height advantage against Gloria. Kick out. They're looking for the open man. Oh, good defense there by Flores, not denying the baseline. And a steal. Let's see. The light is on. Extra pass. The play blows in their face. So again, remember we have a new rule, the blazery. Now, if you can see the light on top of the shot clock, as long as that light is on, that means the play is eligible for blaze 3 or 3 points, or the extra point. So again, it comes off a clear change of possession, like a steal or a rebound. See, they have to move quickly. Oh, nice dribble. But he bubbled. Oh, good cut. No. Oh, yes. They counted as a blaze 3. It beat the clock. Long bomb. No. We are tied at 20 all on that Blaze 3 by the Buffaloes. Sidestep, pass back. Yeah. All right, only 2 points. Again, you have to look at the lamp or the siren at the top of the shot clock, that orange light. Out that pass, let's see. The light is on. No! And look at that good defense by Zambales to deny the outlet pass. Side shot, yes. Yes. And Gilao with 3 points to his name. Lead now with the Buffaloes, 23-22. See, look how the Blaze 3 has changed the dynamic of the game. For sure, I mean, this is definite that the dynamic of the game will change with all these new rules. For sure, the teams will tend to play faster and the defense will be a little bit tighter than usual. And an illegal screen there by Gilao. Yes, he moved. Remember, when you set the screen, freeze, don't move. Look at this. Here's the Blaze 3. Of course, you can say a Blaze 3 has a higher percentage compared to a 3-point shot because, you know, a layup or a jumper like that can be counted as 3 points once the light is on. Del Rosario, pass in traffic, and it bounced off the foot of his teammate, so ball will go now to Nueva Ecija. Okay, Helios will come back. He was part of the starting 5. By the way, again, we mentioned this, the new coach of Nueva Ecija is Coach Sherwin Aliado. All right? On the other hand, Zambales, they also have a new coach in Coach Sultan Celis. Oh, steal! Oh, but a counter steal. Good defense. No. And ball will go to Zambales. So we have 3.7 seconds left. Last shot time here for Zambales. They're ahead by 1 point. For sure, they would like to add to that as we enter the second quarter. But meanwhile, we have a, what's this? We have a review as our referees are consulting with our table officials. We have a clarification. And yes, if you notice also on your screens there, you see the green lights. Yes, that is still in effect. We still use those lights whenever the coaches want to put up a challenge. Okay, last shot here for Zambales. Oops! They slipped. And that's it. So after the end of the at the end of the first 12 minutes, we have the Zambales Constructicons with a 1-point lead over the Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes, 24-23. That's our score, and we'll be back for more of your NBL Governors Cup. Stay with us, please. All right, these are the dynamics of the new Blaze 3 of the NBL. Of course, the key here is to shoot within 5 seconds after advancing the ball from the backcourt to the front court within the 24-second shot clock. Of course, it's not always that the light will be on. So this happens when, say, it's off a defensive rebound, a successful field goal by the opponent, they inbound quickly, a steal in the backcourt, or a fast break opportunity. Remember, it is not all the time that the light will be on, okay? It's only in certain situations. Look at this. Like in this one, see? The light is on. They pass it to Kian Fontanilla, and Fontanilla drains the side jumper, which is, of course, a higher percentage shot compared to a regular three-point shot, and force an extra point there for the Buffaloes. Oh, check that. That was that shot there was by Ronel Gilao, all right? Not Fontanilla. See on the screens there, Coach Sherwin Aliado, the new man in charge. And you can see also on your screen that, David Dilag is like what? Almost, Charles Gloria is only up to the forehead of David Dilag. So definitely, a much taller lineup now for Zambales. Well, I guess Zambales learned a lot from their stint in the Governors Cup. And of course, we're now at the start of the second quarter. Glad you can join us, basketball fans. Andy Cervino here at the Colegio de Sebastian in city of San Fernando, Pampanga for day one of the 2025 NBL Pilipinas Governors Cup. Again, new teams, new players, new coaches, new rules. And earlier we discussed the Blaze 3. Later on, we might see a free 3. Of course, a free 3, of course, is upon orders of the coach. They can replace 2 free throws with 1 3-point shot worth 3 points. And whistle halts play. Okay, Edgy with the foul. Thank you. At the line, of course, Charles Gloria. And right now, Gloria is still perfect from the line, 2 for 2. Again, the glorious one, Charles Gloria. So Gloria still perfect, 3 of 3. Hustle for the ball. Who has it? And we have a leather lock. Jump ball. So let's see, where would it be? At the closest circle. Will it be the middle or at the other one? At the closest circle. All right. So I guess it will be at the center circle. Well, now with the taller team, I guess Gloria should be more comfortable playing the power forward position. So they'll jump it again. And they just let Gloria tap it to Dave. And ball is slippery. They could not control it. So right now, the only score of Zambales is by Gloria. No score yet for the Buffaloes. A minute gone by. They're still scoreless. Lots of shuffling here for Nueva Ecija. Scissor screens. They free up Sungwad. No. Offensive rebound. Kick out to the corner. Gloria. No. And a foul given up. Okay, 2 fouls now on Dave. He better watch it because he is a. We expect Dave to have a big, to play big minutes at the center position. We have yet to see the veteran Kevin Pelaez in action. Another tall man, just as tall as Dave. Of course, we know Kevin Pilipinas, a veteran out of the Lyceum of Subic Bay. And Helios with 2 points. Okay, so finally, the first points of Nueva Ecija after almost 2 minutes. You know, you cannot go dry that long. So Guad, tricking the defense. And Nilag with 2 offensive rebounds and 2 points. So right now, Nilag making his presence felt. Hook shot, nice. And I've said this so many times. So all the big men, they have to have a good hook shot because the hook shot is easily one of the toughest shots to block in basketball. Oh, extra pass. And 2 more points for Nilag. So again, the rookie, the rookie giving a good impression in his NBL debut. One-handed shot, no. Battle for it, it's won by, Buffaloes keep it. Fontanilla one-hander, no. Another one-hander, still no. Okay, enough is enough, says Zambales. They attack, slicing 3 defenders. Gloria's open, and Gloria with the reverse. Yes, it's a blaze 3 for Gloria. And that's the reward for playing quickly. They caught the defense snapping. Oh, here's a steal. Clock, the lamp is on. And foul given up. So they will send Mayo to the line. First one is good. This is John Resti Mayo. Oh, a miss. But Fontanilla has it. Quickly now. And they took too much time. The clock is off. I mean, the lamp is off. So now it's down to a regular 2-pointer, if ever. No more blaze 3 in effect. Oops. Helios, yes. Okay, no blaze 3. I'll just shoot a regular 3-point shot. 4-point lead for the Constructicons. Sungguad. Gloria for 3. He can hit that. Yes! We saw it coming. See, that's what I said. That's why Gloria is probably better off playing at power forward. And we'll discuss more about that as we look at some highlights here. See, I said Gloria is probably better off playing at power forward. Why? Because he has a good shot from the perimeter. That's right. That's the score. We'll be back for more for NBL. Stay with us, please. And welcome back. Of course, we've been discussing the blaze 3. Let's talk about the free 3. That's right. So instead of shooting 2 free throws, the coach can instruct the player to take a 3-point shot instead. So it will only happen in the fouling cases. Number 1, he must be fouled in the act of shooting, the opposing team is in the penalty, or a flagrant foul is committed. So it is not all the time that you can opt for the free 3. All right? It is limited to these situations. And of course, it has to be the call of the coach. The player cannot take the 3 without the permission of the coach. All right. Zambales now. They want to enter their 7-point lead. Gloria facing basket, but this time he's rejected by the defense. And a potential Blaze 3 here is stopped by the defense. So, at the line is Edgy Helios. Oh, okay, so as we speak, this is now the first attempt of a free three. So now Coach Aliados instructed Edgy to take 1 3-point shot instead of taking 2 free throws. Okay, and this will be counted as 3 points, okay? So let's see. So hold your breath, folks. You're about to witness history. the first free three of the NBL. Let's see. Here it goes. No, not yet. No, maybe later. But at least it's the first attempt. Oh, nice block. They kick it out to the corner. She's a fakes. Good defense. Open. You know what? I noticed we have not heard that much. I mean, compared to before, okay, we haven't heard that much from Lyndon Del Rosario. Oh, 2 quick fouls on Gloria. Now, this is one thing that we recall from Gloria. His tendency to get into quick foul trouble. All right? That is one thing that he has to fix. Even from the last conference. All right, Gloria with the rebound. Dave, the big man, bringing down the ball. Del Rosario, again, we have not heard that much from Lyndon. He passes to Dave, no. Rebound cleared by Kian Fontanilla. Big man bringing down, oh, steal. Oh, counter steal, okay, here it is. Del Rosario now. The light is on, and he is fouled. So let's see. So he looks at Coach Celis. And I guess he will play safe and shoot 2 free throws. You know, the traditional 2 free throws. But then again, if you can guess, you know, these rules, the Blaze 3, the free 3, no, leads are not safe. Leads are not safe anymore in the NBL. You know, leads can just vanish in the snap of a finger with these new rules. Del Rosario, second free throw, good. 38-30. Almost at the halfway mark of the second quarter. Glad you can join us, basketball fans. Andy Cervino here at the Colegio de Sebastian in San Fernando, Pampanga. That's right. We are live at courtside. Bringing you the action live on Aleo Channel 23 and also on our social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube. Shout out to all our viewers on the World Wide Web. Santos with 2 points. Sungguad, bounce pass to the cutting Flores. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Nathaniel Flores. Oh, nice jackknife. And that's a Blaze 3, yes. Ingusan, no doubt, the leading scorer for the Buffaloes. I guess Ingusan is really taking advantage of this new rule. Sungguad, he had a foot on the line. 2 points. Oh, Blaze 3. Oh no, yeah, 2 points for Sungguad. The light just went off. It looks like Ingusan is hurt. But he's favoring his left wrist. This is bad because, you know, Ingusan has been playing very well. There you see there on your screens, Coach Sultan Celis, the new man at the helm of the Zambales Constructicons. Okay, let's hope that Ingusan is okay. And of course, based on the expression on his face, it's really painful. Let's see what happened here. All right, look at Ingusan on the right side of your screen. He reached in to Sungguad and he got entangled with Flores, and I guess that's where he hurt his wrist. Yes, blazing guns for Sungguad. I guess now they have to give attention, medical attention now to Ingusan. So they have no choice but to replace him. Well, hope he comes back because he has been playing very well today. And they need him for the stretch, the home stretch. Handoff, top of the key. Steal by Del Rosario. They kick it out. No. Offensive rebound. And there's a foul. Okay, remember, okay, the Blaze 3 is not in effect when it is coming off an offensive rebound, only on the defensive rebound, okay, not offensive rebounds. Just to be clear. So at the line, Lyndon Del Rosario for his traditional 2 free throws. I say that because now the players have the option to replace these 2 free throws with 1 3-point shot. So good for Del Rosario. So finally, maybe because we noticed it. Now Lyndon is making some noise in his own little way. Finally, that we can feel his presence. Remember, now this young man averaged over 23 points a game last conference. Long bomb. No, yes. And Ilios, that's his specialty. The 3-point shot. Del Rosario wants it back. No. Offensive rebound. Flores. Yes. And that is 2 points for Flores. They hit at the post. Take a look at it again. Look at this. Yes, a little bit late there. So at the line, the Buffaloes. And they should make the most of these chances. Giba, no, one of the returnees from the President's Cup. Now look at our score sheet. It seems that Juancho Tolentino has yet to see action. Wait, I will check the bench if Tolentino is there. Yes, Juancho Tolentino has yet to play today. Let's see if he's. Let's check if he's on the bench. Okay. Oh, nice pass. Everything but the shot, though. They keep it alive. Del Rosario, no look to the corner. They fake. They're taking too much time. Okay, they're taking too much time. But then again, they're ahead by 7. But still, we're still in the second quarter. All right, we have a timeout called by Zambales. And they're on top by 7. And we'll be back for more of your NBL. Stay there, please. All right, this is another new rule that will be implemented this governance. It's about unwanted behavior, right? So when you say unwanted behavior, no, this is any act during the game that is contrary to the spirit of sportsmanship and fair play. So like as you see on your screen, no, a disqualifying foul shall be charged against the offender, and he must leave the court or the building. Of course, we'll discuss that more in detail. Of course, these are rules that have been formulated for the betterment of your league, to make sure that you have the best quality homegrown professional basketball. Again, good defense. I guess the teams have adjusted. With the advent of the Blaze 3, you might as well start playing defense at the backcourt. Here's the attack. And Flores! Let's see, what's the rule? So look at this. Flores converts the basket and he draws the foul. At the same time, the Blaze 3 clock, the Blaze 3 light is on. So bonus coming for Nathaniel Flores. Good. All right, this time Nueva Ecija taking their time. They want to be sure. Three-pointer on the way. Yes! That's right. That's Torres. Oh. De Rosario with the recovery. And yes! All right, 9-point lead. 9-point lead here for Zambales. So I guess we did some checking. It looks like Juancho Tolentino is not on the bench today. Okay, we'll find out later why. So at the line, Eji Hihilio. So I guess that explains why there's been more playing time for the likes of Hihilios, Ingusan, and all the others. Because, of course, we know that Juancho Tolentino, is part of the starting five. I mean, last conference. But now he's not even on the bench. So we'll check that when we have the chance. So miss, and this time Zambales will take the sweet time. They won't rush. De Rosario whips it to the corner. Good line, though. Ball tap. Extra pass. Oh, yes. Yes, that's teamwork with a capital T. Ten-point lead now. First in the game for either side. No defense. No shot. And ball will go the way of the Reds. The Zambales Constructicons. Yes, it's on Ivan Peralta. So Peralta is also another player returning from the President's Cup. That's one advantage. So when you have most of your players returning, and then at the same time you get some good players as well, good new players. At the line, Lyndon Del Rosario, who has been slowly, getting within his average. If you can say, a relatively slow start. He has now taken over. And now they're at top by a dozen, 55-43. Entering the 2-minute warning of the first half. And ball will go back to Zambales. So again, like what I said, on the part of Zambales, I count only 8 players are back from the team in the President's Cup. Plus, of course, one attorney who played in the NBL way before, the first ever Zambales team, Kevin Pelaez. Hey, PJ Di Macali with a 3. Look at that. Nobody marked Di Macali. They paid dearly for it. Di Macali introducing himself, and we'll be back for more. And again, let's discuss more about unwanted behavior. Okay, so like what I said, if a player is assessed a disqualifying foul, he has to leave the game and go to either their locker or leave the building. All right. So I guess these rules are to be enforced. Again, this is of course to make sure that we have nothing but the best to offer to our fans. And again, Nueva Ecija throwing the ball away. And suddenly, don't look now, Zambales on top by 15. And you got 90 seconds left in the first half. Del Rosario, Flores. Handoff. Corner on the way. Yes! Luis Timayo. Helios, no. Flores. Extra pass. Oh, good defense. Ball will go to Nueva Ecija. But with less than a minute left, look at this. Nueva Ecija has allowed Zambales to score 61 points. And that is, I say, a red flag as far as their defense is concerned. Now, you do not allow your opponent to score 61 points in 24 minutes. At the line, Kian Fontanilla. And during the pregame, we discussed about Kian. You know, he is one of the promising big men. And he's a good building block for this team. All you have to do is surround him, of course, with the good complementary parts. Ear play for Zambales. Mayo. Flores faking. Del Rosario. Shot clock winding down. No good. Scamper won by the Buffaloes. Quickly now. Light is on. No. Oh, wow. They bungled the layup. Should have been 3 points. Del Rosario. Again, they applied the brakes. Flores. No. And last touch on a Constructicon. 29 seconds left. Possibly 2 more possessions. Ball will go back to Zambales if ever. But of course, Nueva Ecija would like to tack up some points before the halftime break. Shot clock winding down to 11 seconds. It will stay with the Nueva Ecija Buffaloes. So 11 seconds for them to add to their total. But before that, we have a timeout called by Coach Aliado. And we'll be back for the balance of the second quarter. Stay with us. I guess Nueva Ecija is feeling the absence of Juancho Tolentino because, by now, as we approach halftime, by now Juancho should have at least 10 points. And right now they're behind by 16. Tadeo. Jumper on the way. No. Another chance for Nueva Ecija. Extra pass. No. And finally, their hustle is rewarded. Down to 14. Last shot time. No. Well, at least Nueva Ecija had the last say, but they're still behind by 14. Zambales enjoying a 61-47 advantage. And that's their halftime score. And we'll be back for halftime festivities and, of course, the entire second half. Stay with 48-47, that's our halftime score. The Zambales Constructicons enjoying this 14-point lead over the Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes. Andy Servino here live at courtside of the Colete Sebastian for day one of the National Basketball League NBL Pilipinas Governors Cup. Look at the comparative statistics from the first half to explain why Zambales is leading by this much. Well, basically the same percentage of field goal shooting, but the thing is, the Constructicons are getting away with more attempts, 46 against 37 for Nueva Ecija. And then turnover points, 15 for Nueva Ecija, 5 for Constructicons. But the Constructicons negate that by pounding it inside the paint, 24-14. And of course, the second unit, the reserves of Zambales, outdwelling the reserves of Nueva Ecija, 35-15. So again, that explains why the Constructicons have built this 14-point lead. Of course, look at the leading scorers. Well, he had a slow start, but Lyndon De Losario now with 11 points to join Charles Gloria with 10. Flores with 9. Of course, Gloria and Flores coming both off the bench. Same with John Rusty Mayo. On the other hand, well, Jerry Ingusan was playing very well for Nueva Ecija, 14 points to lead the way, but he injured his wrist. And, well, they're taming him right now, and they hope that he can come back in the second half. Of course, there's Eddie Helios with 12, and then after that, not much production from the rest of the team. Of course, after that, what, 5 points from... yeah, 5 points was the next highest scorer. So on your screens there, you see the Zambales Constructicons. And let's see, the challenge for them is to maintain this 14-point lead. And of course, the contact foul, he will be awarded. He will be awarded the free throws. Okay, I'll just check our notes here. Yep. And then, yes, he will be awarded 2 free throws for a non-contact foul. And then, if the foul is in the act of shooting, it will mean 2 free throws. And if the person in the act of shooting, if he puts in the field goal, he would have 1 bonus free throw. And then, yeah, or 2 to 3 free throws if the field goal is missed. And right now, we have a new rule also. If the head coach is disqualified or removed from the game, that will mean 2 free throws for the opposition. All right? So, first offense, first play, is with Fontanilla. Oh, nice hook shot again. I will always stress, the coaches have to work on the big men. They have to develop that reliable hook shot. It's very tough to defend against. All right, let's see if the Buffaloes can go for a back-to-back. Yes. And that's 3 points because they scored within 5 seconds. Down to 9. Wow. From 14 to 9 in the wink of an eye. Yes, that's how fast leads will disappear with the advent of the Blaze 3 and later on the free 3. Look at that. Fontanilla. No. Let's see if Zambales can do something about this. Now it's the turn Zambales to go to a dry spell. Yes. Over a minute and a half without score. That's right, they have yet to score in this third quarter. Look at this. They saw the light. They saw the 3 points. Oh, Fontanilla. Oh, good job underneath by Fontanilla. And such great control of the ball. Bunny hop of the basket is blocked from behind by Dave. All right, De Losario now. Bounce pass, and it was too sharp. But, yes, last touch on a teammate. Referees point into the direction. But, oh, they correct themselves, yes. It's a correctable error. So, ball will stay with Zambales. Yes, they first pointed in the other direction, but now they collected themselves. Sungguad, baseline inbound. Handoff. Sungguad, oh yes! Well, he had a foot on the line. Ingusan is back, so it's nice to see him back. But they have taped his wrist to make sure that he can play again. Jumper on the way, Helios. Oh, good rebound there by Fontanilla. Good box out. Baseline, Ingusan. Recognizing the open man. No. You can say that Helios is probably taking the shots that were supposed to be taken by Juancho Tolentino. Ednilag, no! Battle underneath, oh wow. It's no man's land under that basket. You know, you don't want to stand underneath the basket with all those big men. All those extremities flying left and right. So it's down to 11, huh? Well, it was 9 for a while. From a high of 14. But yeah, this is a fast third quarter. I mean, it has elapsed faster than, let's say, the first 2 quarters. Okay, so a warning on the assistant coach of the Constructicons for continuous complaining. They kick it out. No. And the small guy with the rebound. Oh, ball is loose. Picked up by Ednilag. Quickly now, Del Rosario could not control it. Jumper, no. Here's a chance for the Buffaloes. Ingusan, extra pass. No. Well, he should have laid it up. Well, he had a clear path to the basket. Oh, steal by Del Rosario. And a preemptive foul given up. So let's see. Oh, that's a clear bump. Very clear. But let me check. Was that the first? I heard our Coliseum announcer say the first foul on Edgy. Let's check our stats here. Oh, wrestling for the basketball. Of course, we'd like to remind everybody that Spalding is the official basketball of the NBL Pilipinas. Look at this. See, they are simply wrestling for that Spalding basketball. Everybody wants to have a Spalding basketball. Unfortunately, we can only use one at a time. We cannot give all of you a basketball. All right, Fontanilla. You know, I like the moves of Fontanilla. All it needs is a little polishing. All right, here's another chance. Ingusan. There's this thing that if they see the clock, if they see the light blinking, it sort of gives a psychological reaction for them to start speeding it up. So Ace De Jesus with the foul. So 16 on the shot clock. 9 is the lead. They can add to that. 3 bomb on the way. No. And Del Rosario now. So again, we are now seeing the Lyndon Del Rosario that won the MVP. That's right. Now this is now the MVP type Del Rosario. Well, I guess he believes that it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So I guess Del Rosario shook off his slow start. But if you observe the game of Zambales, especially in that first half, they try to build on their newly found height and heft advantage by feeding the ball to their bigs. Yes, that was more of their strategy in the first half, and it worked. All right, Del Rosario on the break. Yes! Only 2 points. All right, then that's 3. 3 for Helios. The reverse, oh good rebound there by Fontanilla. And a block is called. Let's see, this is who's down? That's Del Rosario. Okay. Okay, we should easily identify Del Rosario because he has that that black undershirt. All right. It's going to be a sideline inbound for the Buffaloes on that foul by Del Rosario. Del Rosario looks okay. Just shaking it off. Of course, after this game, we'll bring you our main offering today. It's the home team, Tikas Kapampangan, testing the visitors, the Quezon City Enforcers. And we'll bring that to you immediately after this curtain raiser. Of course, this is our opening day of the 2025 NBL Pilipinas Governors Cup. And Helios hits the 3. So we can say that Helios is doing a good job, trying to cover for the absence of Juanjo Tolentino. Running shot, no. Ball tap, oh, stolen. Let's see, oh yes. Oh no, that is only 2 points. The referees did not count it as a blaze 3. Helios. Using the screen. Helios still. Helios baseline. And he will give the ball to Zambales. Look at this. Oh yes, because there was no clear change of possession. That's why it was not ruled a blaze 3. All right. Del Rosario forcing the issue. And okay, another whistle, halts play. All right, this time Del Rosario will troop again to the line. Okay, so now Del Rosario will opt for the free 3. So this is the second time that the player will attempt a free 3, and let's see. Of course, the first one by Nueva Ecija was unsuccessful. So let's see if Del Rosario will etch his name in the history books as the first ever free 3 converter. Not yet. No free 3 yet. So right now, everybody is a combined 0 of 2 from the free 3 line. So one attempt from each side, and unfortunately, they have not converted. Helios for 3. Yes! So again, to tell everybody, if the light is on and the player attempts a 3-point shot, There's no extra point. It's still 3 points. Again, I don't know. Fonte, this thing should have 10 rebounds by now. Helios, oh, nice runner. Another place 3 for Nueva Ecija. And don't look now, they're only behind by 4. Look at this. They are using the blaze 3 to their advantage. And Zambales is forced to call a timeout. Wow, look at that one-handed running shot. It's down to 4, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back for more for NBL. On the screen there, Edgy Helios. And compared to last year, he had 13.9 points a game, 2.5 rebounds. But today, Edgy has simply exceeded his averages from last season. And Dave Ednilad, they needed that. They needed that badly because if they did not convert, it will give a chance to Nueva Ecija to inch closer. So now Zambales can beat a little bit easy, but not yet. Oh, here's a steal by Ingusan. Ingusan behind the back dribble in traffic. So I will repeat what I said earlier. Nueva Ecija, credit to the coaching staff and to the players. So they have this early. They have really used the new rules to their advantage. Talking about the Blaze 3. We have a challenge. The green light is on. We have a challenge on the floor. Let's see. Filed by the Zambales coaching staff. So they will review. Let's see. What is the point of contention? Of course, like in most rules, if the challenge is unsuccessful, the team will be charged a timeout. On the screens there, some Zambales Constructicons. Their once 14-point lead is now under duress. It's down. Actually, it was down to 4 earlier, but lucky for them, David Nilag was able to score a basket to give them some breathing space. Let's see. Let's wait for the verdict. On the screen, that's Jeremy Ngusan. Well, I guess Jeremy has yet to get his game back. Oh, here's the verdict. Oh! A successful challenge. So, no foul. Yes. Let's see what happened here. Okay. Okay. Yes, very clear. Gloria hit all ball with his fingertips. Okay, sideline inbound. Helios. Oh, nice cut. Everything but the basket. That's Ronel Gilao. Well, you can say if you just look at the paper listing of both these teams, you can, well, at first glance, you can say that a slight advantage maybe for Nueva Ecija because they have more returning players. So, I mean, gelling will not be much of a problem compared, let's say, to Zambales, which has more new players than returning players. Okay, it's down to 4 again. And look at that, the defense of Nueva Ecija suddenly, gone up several notches. And nilag to Gloria. Oh yes, good connection by the big men. So it's up to 6 again. But of course, don't count out Nueva Ecija. Oh, steal! But they could not complete the possession. Ball will go back to Zambales. Under 4 minutes left before we enter our final quarter. Handoff, top of the key. Taking too much time. Down to 3 seconds. Gloria has to shoot. Gloria! Oh, yes! Charles Gloria in the nick of time, beating the shot clock. Helios against 4 defenders. I mean, look at that. He was surrounded by 4 red shirts. I guess that's how much they respect Helios today. Well, Helios has simply, you can say he has taken the law into his own hands. Of course, he has to, because first things first, Juancho Tolentino is absent. And then secondly, Jeremy Ingusan had to sit down for a long time because he injured his wrist. Of course, Helios, he has the ability and the right to do so because he is, of course, one of the veterans on this team. He is part of the very first Nueva Ecija representative in the NBL Pilipinas. And that was during the very first season of the NBL in 2018. Wow. Now back-to-back hits by Charles Gloria. It's up to 9. Musan, no. And put back. They decide to recycle the play. They want to clear out. And the foul is called. Sideline inbound to be performed by Kit Sungguad. High screen. They give it to the post. They double, but somebody's open. Oh, good defense, but shot clock goes off. But look at that, a lucky break here. It seems that a foul has been called simultaneous to the buzzer. So it will send Dave Ednilag to the line. Ednilag, giving a good account of himself. No, the rookie. But of course, I guess one thing that he has to work on is his free throws. And for sure, Dave will be fouled a lot with his style of play. This time they'll slow it down. Hand off. Yes! Hey, Kim Jasper Giba. Oh, look at that. Look at the form, huh? Look at him twist his body in midair to get those 2 points. Okay, scamper for the ball. Oh, yes. And Blaze 3 for Hachaso. John Patrick Hachaso. A new player for Zambales. Okay, steal. Gloria now will lead the break. Gloria, handoff. Oh, they stutter. Well, they still get the basket nonetheless. It is a Blaze 3. Just in time. Just in time to beat the clock. No. Hachaso attacking. No. Rebound. Buffaloes. They have the numbers. They stop for 3. No. Offensive rebound. Kick out. Gilao. No. Gloria says enough. Quickly. And they'll recycle the play. They'll do the half-court set. Good defense there by Nueva Ecija. Nearing the 30-second mark. Sungwad, one-hander. Yes! Make that 89-74. A 15-point lead now. The biggest in the game for Zambales on this one-handed runner by Kit Sungwad. Timeout, and we'll be back for the conclusion of this third quarter. Shout out the crowd here at the Colegio de Sebastian in San Fernando, Pampanga. That's right. You know, text your friends, message your friends, or call them. Tell them to go here to the Colegio de Sebastian and watch the NBL games. Of course, we have a game after this. The home team, Tikas Kapampangan, against the Quezon City Enforcers. Oh, wow. Jackknife. It's a Blaze 3. Helter-skelter basketball here. Referee halts play. Look at the sequence here. Wow, look at that jackknife. It looks like a Gloria could compete in the long jump. Helios for 3. Oh, there's a foul. Let's see. But you know what? This has been a well-played game so far, huh? Because until now, and well, hopefully it will not happen, no flagrant fouls have been called yet. Uh-oh. We spoke too soon. So now this is where a technical foul for the first of the game. So 3.4 seconds left. After this, the Buffaloes can work for the final say. So last shot time here for Nueva Ecija. Let's see if they can end the third quarter with positive vibes. Bounce pass, turn around. Too strong. And that's it. So at the end of the third quarter, Zambales extending their lead 92-75. And we'll be back for the deciding fourth quarter. You wouldn't want to miss that. Stay with us. You're watching the NBL Governors Cup. All right, before we begin the fourth quarter, let's continue to discuss the new rules on unwanted behavior. So again, if a free throw is awarded for a non-contact foul, it will mean 2 free throws. If it is not in the act of shooting, 2 free throws. And if the player is in the act of shooting, it can be either a counted field goal plus 1 bonus. And to add to that, remember any player who is disqualified, like an assistant coach or a substitute, or any delegation member, free throws will be awarded. Okay? So again, the Constructicons have increased their lead at halftime. It was at 14. Now they're ahead by 17. Meanwhile, Helios with a blaze 3. So slowly but surely now our fans are getting familiar with the rudiments of the blaze 3. And you can see how it has really affected the dynamic of the game. Whoa! Got the basket for Jose Daniel Gonzalez. Meanwhile, we had a delay of game warning on the Buffaloes. It looks like Coach Celis has, brought in his, you can say, maybe some of his third stringers already. Long shot, no. Outlet pass. Hey, don't look now, but this could be the third blaze 3 in a row for the Buffaloes. Take a look at it again. Look at that. A perfect example of the blaze 3, off an outlet pass. So a bonus free throw now for Nueva Ecija. And if this goes in, it does not. But then again, remember, Zambales was leading by 17 at the start of the fourth quarter. And then, Nueva Ecija attacks with 3 blaze threes. And now, they're just behind by 11, possibly 10. Yes, 10. After that bonus free throw. It's down to 11 from 17, and it only took them 90 seconds. Running shot, no. Here's another chance. Will they go for Blaze? Yes! So now that's 4 Blaze threes in a row for Nueva Ecija. Wow! It's down to 7, ladies and gentlemen. 7 from a high of 17. Meanwhile, an important basket for the Constructicons. Oh! Oh, we felt that. I mean, we felt the contact from our position. Look at it again. You know, sometimes the slow-mo is even more painful to watch. Ow! Oh, that is definitely a foul in any book. Ooh. I guess he was really rattled from the contact. So second free throw. After this, he'll have one more. Okay, he has to make this to keep it interesting. But look at that. We are just under 10 minutes left, and Zambales is 4 points away from the century mark. And I guess you can see one of the effects also of the blaze three and the free three. You know, the average score, the league scoring average will surely go up. Del Rosario, oh, check that, no. Dancing inside for the 2 is John Resti Mayo. Helios is still in the game. Running shot, yes. Down to 7 again. A stop here will be nice for Nueva Ecija, but they commit the foul. And we checked our stats. Believe it or not, folks, Edgy, I told you he's averaging 30. He averaged 13 points a game last year. Today, he has 36, which is almost 3 times his average from last year. Del Rosario with the pass to Ednilag. Oh, yes. Well, I guess Lyndon Del Rosario should be happy because he thinks right now, though, he does not need to score that much because there are a lot of teammates who will help him. Oh, long shot. No. Won by Zambales. Del Rosario will take it himself. No. And he's confident to take the shot because he knows there's guys like Ednilag who will rebound the ball. Another blaze three. Hey, it's down to 6. 39 points for Helios. Like what I said, he was averaging 13 last year, so now times 3. Foul is called. All right, we have a challenge on the floor. And let's see, let's wait for our referee's decision. Of course, That challenge was filed by, let's see, by Nueva Ecija. So now, again, we can really talk a lot about the effect of the Blaze 3. Look at that, huh? Look how fast. Look how fast Nueva Ecija was able to rally. No, they're just behind by 6 after trailing by as much as 17. And we still have 8 minutes left. I mean, look at, they were able to chop 8 points off the deficit in only what? In less than 4 minutes. On your screen there, the rookie, David Nilag. Here's on your screens the huddle of the Nueva Ecija Buffaloes. Oh! All right. So it's an unsuccessful challenge for the Buffaloes. Okay. Here's what happened. Look at this. Here's the shot by Dave. Oops. Oh. Where is the point of contention there? Anyway. So at the line now, Ed Nilag will troop to the line. Oh, it's a landing spot foul. All right. They called a landing spot foul on the Buffaloes. Oh, again, like what I said, no, lots of positives, lots of nice things to say about Dave. But again, no, the thing he has to work on is his free throw shooting. But of course, with practice it will come. Split by Ed Nilag. But then again, for sure, it is in the mindset of the Buffaloes right now that yes, they can win this game. But then again, look at that. Good defense there by the Constructicons. Somebody's free. Oh, yes! Well, I guess that's the price they have to pay. Now, they're gambling by doubling the ball carrier. Suddenly, they spot the open teammate. Bang, 3 points. Oh, what a shot there by Del Rosario. But he could not convert. You admire the effort, though. Running shot. No. And rebound by Ed Nilag. Of course, who else? Right. They bounce it to the post. They have the size advantage. And no choice but to foul. By look at this shot by Cuevo. All right. And then in the next sequence, Cuevo is supposed to give the foul. And that's on the line. That's John Restimayo, who does not convert the free throw. They're just behind by 5. Here's a big break. Oh! That could have been big. And the pass is too strong. But then again, here's a chance for Nueva Ecija to make it a one-possession game. And we're not even at the halfway point of the final quarter. They went to the post. Fontanilla against Ed Nilag. Oh, steal! And this time, they will slow it down. They won't go for the Blaze 3. They want to make sure. They also want to chop up some time off the clock. Handoff. Sungguad, leaner, no. And last touch on the Buffaloes. A more shuffling of players. Try to find that winning combination. Hand on the screen. Sungguad spinning. Drops it to Ednila. Oh, yes. You like the drop step of Dave. Nice footwork. And look at that. Look at the 3-point field goals. 11 out of 24 for Zambales. But, hey, look at this. 20 out of 29 for the Buffaloes. I mean, Zambales is good, 11, but hey, 20 for Nueva Ecija. I mean, that is really something, you know. Wait, who's on the floor? This is, I believe, Gonzalez, who has been, he's favoring his face. Okay, so they will now look at a possible case of unwanted behavior. Yeah. So this is the first time, I believe, that we will be doing that. So they'll look at the video. Yeah. Looks like he really got it. And that he has to have medical attention. So let's wait for our referees to issue the official verdict. So again, this is one of the new rules, we can say, one of the new rules that is being enforced this year to make sure that we'll have nothing but the best basketball product that only NBL Pilipinas can offer. So again, a reminder to the players, you are not allowed to talk to your coach. So you can talk amongst yourselves, but you're not allowed to talk to your coach. So let's see, let's wait for the verdict. They continue to review. So again, tense moments because right now, no, the lead is, yeah.
Foul committed by number 13, John Resty Mayo, is fourth.
Oh. So foul on Mayo.
Technical foul is called on 13, John Resty Mayo, for resentment to a call, second infraction.
So we review the verdict, okay? So aside from the foul by Mayo, okay, first of all, here's the foul by Mayo. So okay, that's one. And then look at that. As the player was going down, it looks like they even tried to foul. See, look at the different angle, okay? Okay, so here's the foul by Mayo, and then the reach in by player number 6, no, Hachaso. So that's a technical foul on Hachaso. So 104 to 98. Down to 6 again. Let's see if it can become a one-possession game if they convert. Give it. Oh, nice steal. Mayo redeems himself. I mean, Hachaso redeems himself. Sungguad. Step back. No. Here we see with the numbers. Here it is. Peralta. And Peralta is hammered in midair. So let's see. And that is the 6th foul on Mayo. All right, so the first disqualification of NBL 2025. And until now, Mayo could not believe it. All right, meanwhile, it looks like Zambales will challenge the last foul called on Resty Mayo. So let's wait for the decision after a bit. So on your screens there, Coach Sultan Celis, the new head coach of the Zambales team in NBL Pilipinas. And they are questioning that last foul, which is supposed
Challenge
to be
of Zambales Constructicons was successful.
Oh,
There was
okay.
no foul.
So it is a successful challenge. No foul on Mayo, so Mayo stays in the game. Here it is again, look at this. Peralta. And then, let's see. Oh, there's no contact. There was no contact. Yeah. Chris Peralta with a tongue wag. Yeah, no contact. It was good defense by Mayo. Yeah. And a reach and foul by Hachaso. And now that's 5 on Hachaso. Better watch it. He's 1 away from disqualification. Ingusan. He's too far from the basket. Needs to get an inch closer. Defense doing a good job. Long Tom. No. Extra pass inside. High percentage. And they fish a foul. So again, good move there by Ingusan. Able to fish a foul. So at the line, Jeremy Ingusan. So you notice that he injured his shooting hand, which is his left hand, all right? Oh, check that, his right. Down to 4. We got a good one brewing here. Sungguan. Sungguan steals. Oh, Sungguan, that's a long 2. Yes, that's a long 2. He stepped on the line. Oh! What a blown opportunity for Nueva Ecija. You can say a big break here for Zambales. Of course, if you're in a double-double watch, 18 points, 11 rebounds right now for David Nilag. Gloria, Mayo. Mayo using the Gloria screen. Mayo for 3. No. Oh, big rebound. Oh, baseline. And, oh. What is this? It looks like a Helios was hit on the nape And it looks like also you can see there's a patch underneath the eye of Edgy. Yes.
We will be reviewing the last attempt of
Okay, so
Edgy
now the
Helios.
officials will review that last sequence for a potential flagrant foul. Well, of course, they hit the player on the nape as he was airborne. But let's see. Because I think I remember how Edgy sustained that cut on his eye. If you remember earlier, there was a sequence wherein I think he fell down on the floor. And that's where he got it. So again, let's wait for our official verdict.
Upon review,
Here
it's
it
a
is.
basket interference. Place 3 for Edgy Helios.
Oh! So they call basket interference. That means they will count the blaze 3 for Edgy. Okay. And at the same time, there's a foul. See, look at this, huh? Oh, yes, yes. Basket interference. So they will count the blaze 3. And at the same time, Helios will shoot a free throw. Wow. Another major break for the Buffaloes. And I can say, what a way to open the 2025 NBL season. We got a good one here. And this game is far from decided, so I hope you stay with us until the final buzzer because you might be missing something. Meanwhile, we have a coach's challenge. Okay, well,
The challenge
discuss
by
that challenge
Zambales.
after
On
the referee's review. And it was filed by Coach Celis of the Constructicons. So again, these challenges are really important because it's only 3 points separating these teams. You notice that Lyndon Del Rosario has been on the bench for quite some time. Despite the fact that the opponents have been closing in.
This was successful. The blaze 3 will count, but there was no foul on Charles Gloria.
Okay, so this time the counter challenge of Zambales is successful because yes, there is basket interference. Yes, the 3 points will count for Nueva Ecija, but there will be no foul on Charles Gloria. So therefore, no bonus free throw coming for Edgy. All right, so we're back to live action. Gloria, strong move, too strong, but they keep it alive. Yes, Mayo. Good defense here by Zambales, but Cuevo. Oh, Cuevo! It's down to 2. This is the closest that Nueva Ecija has come to. Let's see how Zambales will react. Oh, yes. That's a proper reaction from Gloria. Times like this, you go to your veteran. Oh, slip. Long 3. No. And, oh, travel. So a lucky break here for Nueva Ecija. They get the ball back. They will try again. Cuevo. No. Quickly now, Ed Nilag. Is fouled. So again, Gloria will be tested at the line. Very important free throws on the way for Charles Gloria. So all eyes on Gloria. And he misses. So he must make this one. Oh, 2 misses. Oh, but Nueva Ecija could not control the rebound. Again, a lucky break for the Constructicons of Zambales. Sungguad loves it inside. Oh, Mayo. You can say Mayo's really making the most of his second chance. Because remember, he was supposed to be disqualified for 6 fouls, but they rescinded his 6th foul after a coach's challenge. Ed Nilag looking for a teammate. Finds a cutter. Sungguad, no, and it will go the way of Nueva Ecija. So the door is still open for Nueva Ecija. All they have to do is enter. Ingusan. Ingusan has not scored since his injury. Meanwhile, Fontanilla with a crucial basket. They keep the pressure on Zambales. And now Zambales has to be extra careful with that ball. No turnovers allowed at this juncture. Uh-oh. And, ball will go the way of Nueva Ecija. As Ed Nilag could not control it. Goes out of bounds. So a golden chance here for the Buffaloes. All right, it's the last 2 minutes. Winning time at the NBL. Ingusan, deep. Fontanilla open. Oh no! You could hear the collective oohs and ahs from the Nueva Ecija fans. And now, Gloria. Oh, the door is still open. Nueva Ecija, they have to move fast. Time is not on their side. To the corner. 3 on the way. Oh! It's down to 1. Gut check time here for the Constructicons. Let's see what stuff they are made of. Are they made of strong materials? This will be big! That's right, the veteran, Kit Sungguad, giving his team a reprieve. Up to 3, but still a 1-possession game. Runner! Oh yes! Finally! Ingusan breaking his long silence. And quickly, Zambales calls a timeout, but no timeout. Referee says we'll play on. So again, it's down to 1. Okay, referees have to separate. They're getting a little bit too playful for comfort. Okay, referees will consult with our table. Of course, you know, with this...
Technical foul on number 6, John Hachaso. Technical foul on 23, Charles Cuevo.
Okay, so it's a double technical foul on Hachaso and Cuevo. Okay, so But and that's the sixth foul of Hachaso. So he's out of this game. Yes, that's the sixth foul of Hachaso. All right, so we have a timeout, and we'll catch our breath. We'll be back for the. All right, look at this last sequence. Cuevo draining the three to make it a 1-point game. And then, of course, the response of Sungguad. Yes. And then here's the basket by Ingusan to make it 1 point again. And that's where we stand, 114, 113. And before that, a double technical on Hachaso and Cuevo. And that meant the sixth foul on Hachaso. So Hachaso is out for today. He will not return with 6 fouls. So now, again, we will repeat a very crucial inbound to be performed by the veteran Kit Sungguad with 14 on the shot clock. This might decide who will win this game. The very first game of NBL 2025, the Governors Cup. They're too far from the basket. Running shot. It's a miss. Rebound. Fontanilla. This is for the lead. They will play for the lead. They're Igusan will use the screen. Hand off. Cuevo! No! But they get the offensive rebound. Igusan! Yeah! The lead is with the Buffaloes. No timeout. Oh, Lyndon! Wow! And quickly, a timeout is called. Lyndon De Rosario, the MVP, giving the lead back. First, here is Ingusan, seizing the lead, but not for long. When the MVP is on the floor, expect magical things to happen. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Nerves of steel. Timeout. Oh boy, we need that. And okay, we'll hang on to the air. We'll hang on to the air. All right, there's 26.1 seconds left. So there's a 2-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. All right. So now, you can say that whatever happens, no, whether or not Nueva Ecija will score in this possession, the ball will definitely, Zambales will have a chance for the last say. Look at this. Del Rosario, like what I said, he had a very slow start today. But then again, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And Del Rosario delivering the most important points of the day so far. Of course, we are not yet finished. We still have 26 seconds on the clock. A lot can happen. So all eyes now on the inbound by De Jesus. Leave it to Ingusan. Ingusan. Layup! Yes! So it took them 6 seconds. It took them 6 seconds. But then, it could have been too early because that leaves Zambales with 20 seconds to work with for a possible game-winning shot. And remember, they are only behind by 1 because that was a 2-point layup by Nueva Ecija. So here it is again. Look at that. good recognition because they know, Ingusa knows that he will be marked. So he spotted the open teammate. The good court vision, look at that. See, the defense was not looking at the cutter. So easy 2 points. But then again, the question is, was it too early? Did they leave too much time for Zambales to pull off a miracle? Well, we'll see after once the game resumes. Wow, again, what a way to start NBL 2025. And this is an indication for sure 2025 will be a banner year for our league. Of course, we have a game after this. It's Tikas Pampanga against Quezon City. But we have to wait for 20 seconds. Look at that. No more timeouts for either side. So if ever they have to do something with this possession, all right? There will be no more timeouts. Of course, for Nueva Ecija, they have to play honest defense. They have to avoid giving up a foul, much more a shooting foul. But anyway, that is immaterial because both teams are in the penalty. Also, avoid an unsportsmanlike or a flagrant foul, all right? But just play honest defense. Meanwhile, they need a good inbound. All right, they get the ball in play. They have 20 seconds. Oh, inside, yes! Dave and Nilag. Good movement without the ball. Possible three-point play here for the rookie. Yes. They were too late on defense. That's why they were forced to hack him on his arm. The defender simply chased him. Yes. But then a good idea. Good vision to spot Ed Nilag. Okay, now we'll say this. Ed Nilag has struggled all game with his free throws, but this is the time for him to make a free throw. He needs to make this. All right, this is for the possible rebound because they know that Dave has been struggling from his free throws. So all eyes now on the rookie for a 2-point lead. Yes. All right, no more timeouts. No more timeouts. They have to do something on their own now. They kick it out. Ingusan. Oh, he's blocked. Ingusan is blocked. Zambales has it. And they're forced to foul. At the end of the day, defense saves the day for Zambales. But we are not yet done. We still have 4 seconds. Look at this. Oh, what a good block. A perfect block. So now they can ice the game with free throws. Not yet. Not yet. Now, if they make this, it will only be 3 points. And it's a one-possession game. Nueva Ecija can tie. All right, it's 3 points. They have 4 seconds to go for the tie. Ingusan! No! Wow! What an ending. It boiled down to the last second for us to determine the winner. Congratulations to the Zambales Constructicons winners over the Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes 121-118. What a game to kick off NBL 2025. Wow. So after this, we'll have our post-game festivities. After this break, and we'll be back. Again, congratulations to our winners, opening day winners, Zambales Constructicons over the Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes, 121-118. Again, 121-118. It all went down the wire, decided in the final seconds, and again, what a way to start the NBL 2025 season. Of course, it was really a, you can say, well, of course, our best player of the game, no other than the big man, the rookie, Dave Ednilag. Yes. 21 points, 14 rebounds, double-double. But, of course, again, the winning shot. Most importantly, the winning shot, the winning points in the final seconds. But then, all-around game for the young center of the Constructicons. Of course, congratulations, Dave, and hopefully this will not be the last. All right. So, let's look at some highlights from this very well-fought game. Again, what a way, a good way to start the 2025 NBL season. Look at this. Lyndon Del Rosario at first, he had a silent start, and he decided to facilitate and get his teammates into the mix. Of course, biggest beneficiary there was David Dilag. And then Jeremy Ngusan was simply El Fuego during the start of the game. But unfortunately, later on, Jeremy would injure his hand. And then it would be different from there. But then, with him injured, it was Eji Hehilios who took the fight. And then the bench really worked wonders for Zambales. There's si Gilao. At the end of 24-23, Zambales hanging out a 1-point lead. And then in the second quarter, this is where the Constructicons made their move. All right? So with Ingusan injured, guys like Charles Gloria, they took advantage of the situation that the best player of Nueva Ecija was sitting down. Of course, they tried to give a fight. The Nueva Ecija, the Buffaloes, they put up a good fight. But again, the shooting of Zambales really went hot. So that's why they were able to pull away 61-47. Now, come the third quarter, still the same story. It was controlled by the Constructicons. They continued to build on their lead. But of course, again, flashes of brilliance from Nueva Ecija. Look at this, Del Rosario. Finally, Lyndon Del Rosario asserting himself, showing why is the NBL MVP. All right? And then Hehilios still trying his best to carry the team by himself, of course, with the injury to Jeremy and also the absence of Juancho Tolentino. Because Gloria, of course, and Ed Nilag simply flourishing in the scheme of things. That's why the lead was able to increase to 17, which was the highest at this point. All right, so like what I said, 92-75 after 3. Now, here's the story. Nueva Ecija really took advantage of the new rule, the Blaze 3, and they unleashed a flurry of Blaze 3s at the start of the fourth quarter. That's why this game became interesting. It was supposed to be a blowout, but all of a sudden, we had a game. All right, look at this. Blaze 3s left and right. Suddenly, the 17-point lead of Zambales was history. And then, of course, here is the winning shot by David Nilag. All right, the winning shot. And then after that hits the bonus free throw. Final score, 121-118. And after this, we'll bring you our main game. It's going to be the home team, Tikas Kapampangan, against the Quezon City Enforcers. And we'll be back with that game in its entirety. Stay with us for more of the NBL Governors Cup. Mabuhay Pilipinas, mabuhay lalawigan ng Pampanga. Welcome to day 1 of the 2025 National Basketball League NBL Pilipinas Governors Cup, live and direct here from the Coleo de Sebastian Gym in the city of San Fernando, Pampanga. It's gonna be a good one. The home team, Tikas Kapampangan, going against the visitors, the Quezon City Enforcers. That's right. My name is Adi Servino. I'll bring you the action as it happens right before your very eyes. And looking at first the visiting team, the Quezon City Enforcers. Of course, this is a newly organized team. And well, of course, in the past, Quezon City has had some representatives. But looking at the lineup, you notice some familiar names. So these are players who are varsity athletes of some of the schools in Quezon City. So you see some familiar names. Of course, we'll discuss them as the game progresses. And of course, as they are fielded by their coach, Julius Manalo. All right. So on your screens this time is the home team, the Tikas Kapampangan. And when you talk about Tikas Kapampangan, you talk about Lancer Khan, a former NBL Pilipinas MVP. Of course, Lancer Khan is, he, as you can say, the leader of this team. But then again, in the last conference, the President's Cup, they saw a lot of potential, a lot of new weapons. Guys like Miko Rainster Santos, Reniel Gomez, they stepped up. Even Jake Munoz. And of course, now they also have a new player in CJ Ganya, who is an NBL veteran. The high-flying CJ Ganya. So again, aside from the, so I guess they can have some, but the biggest news about Tikas Kapampangan, in the off-season, by the way, looking at Tikas Kapampangan, they placed number 3 in the standings, and they lost to the Camso Express in the twice to beat semifinals. They forced a game 2 in the twice to beat, but they fell short in game 2. But anyway, this is a young team, a lot of potential. But when you talk about potential, look at Lancer Khan, 20.4 points a game, 59.2 field goal percentage. Again, well-rounded numbers for Lancer. We are proud to say that Lancer Khan is a product of the NBL Youth Program, and he graduated to the professional seniors. And of course, we'll be back to discuss more about this game after this. Stay
Fernando, Pampanga, live on the Leo Channel 23. Kompleto na ang channel mo. The NBL 2025 Season Governors Cup ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. Here are the players. Let's begin with the Quezon City Enforcers. Number 0 from Batasan, Quezon City, Sean Del Pilar. Number 1 from Pasong Tamo, Quezon City, Joshua Bringas. From Tatalon, Quezon City, number 2, John Samson. From Novaliches, Quezon City, number 3, Bill Shan Digno. And number 6 from Libis, Quezon City, Julius Flores. Number 7 from BL Crame, Quezon City, Christian Bayabao. Number 8 from Camias, Quezon City, Hans Season. From Project 4, Quezon City, number 9, Homer Javier. From Nueva Ecija, Quezon City, number 10, Marlon Centino. From Cubao, Quezon City, 11, Daniel Cruz. Also from Cubao, Quezon City, number 12, Moses Jimenez. From Project 3, Quezon City, 16, Rainier Kinga. From Nueva Ecija, Quezon City, number 17, John Sonsona. From Tatalon, Quezon City, 18, John Butalid. From Project 3, Quezon City, number 21, Prince Abinaga. From Commonwealth, Quezon City, number 23, Drick Acosta. Number 24, Emmanuel Lugtu. From Project 3, Quezon City, number 27, Osea Manankil. And from Project 4, Quezon City, 31, Carl Tuazon. Ladies and gentlemen, the Quezon City Enforcers. Magsigla Tamu Kabalen for your Tikas Kapampangan. Number 0 from Mabalacat City, Pampanga, Jade Rivera. From Mexico, Pampanga, number 3, the Springman, CJ Ganya. Number 4 from Guagua, Pampanga, the Bomberman, Lancer Khan. From Santa Rita, Pampanga, 7, Jericho Isidro. From Lubao, Pampanga, number 8, Jasper Manalang. Number 9, from City of San Fernando, Miko Santos. From Porac, Pampanga, number 10, Jenmar Bragais. From San Simon, Pampanga, 11, Harrison Bautista. Also, your very own from San Fernando, Pampanga, number 13, Ray Hill Zapanta. From Magalang, Pampanga, 16, Jake Munoz. From San Fernando, Pampanga, 17, Reniel Gomez. From Magalang, Pampanga, 18, Renzo Victoria. From Mexico, Pampanga, 20, Primo Manaloto. From Porac, Pampanga, 22, Joseph Francisco. From Mexico, Pampanga, number 24, Alberto Carlos. From Cantaba, Pampanga, number 27, Renz Pablo. From Magalang, Pampanga, 28, Ariel Manaloto. And number 77, also from Magalang, Pampanga, Harold Sedin. Ladies and gentlemen, your Tikas Kapampangan. Now let us all stand. If you are able, tumayo po tayong lahat. And please, remove your caps to bring in the Philippine flag. Here's Homer Javier and your very own CJ Ganya. Joining them are the head coaches from both teams, Coach Julius Manalo and Negros Slasher Jeff Chan.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Sa nagagang tulong sa simayan, sa langit ang pagaw, ay ginagang tulakaw.
Maratili po tayong nakatindig and to honor the team's hymn, first to sing the Quezon City Enforcers.
Lungsod Quezon aming mahal, araw mo ay saganang tunay, sa amin ang alab mo'y buhay, sa iyong sigla kami nagpupugay. Dito'y ilaw ang diwa mo, hiyas ka ng bayang sinisinta. Dito'y nupling mitiing banal, sa'yo ang pag-ibig namin nagdangal. Lungsod Quezon aming mahal.
Thank you very much, Quezon City Enforcers. And for the province of Pampanga, hymn, your Tikas Kapampangan.
Kapampangan mi sakwak, kinglegwananing alaya, gabunding pantas at marangal, sibul ning lubud, karinaning tepangan, batis ning katalaruan, at panamdam makabalen, ligaya mi inye payapa, king malugod mong kandungan. Kapampangan sa lening legwan, Kapampangan sandalaning katimawan, kilubing pusumi, atin kang dambana, luit ka, palsintan ming Kapampangan. Luit ka, palsintan ming
Nakalasalamat, Tikas Kapampangan. Players and head coaches, please stay. NBL fans, you may now be seated. And join me in welcoming the NBL Pilipinas Head of Basketball Operations to give a short message, Mr. John Edward Aquino.
Magandang gabi po, Kapampangan, Pampanga. Good luck, Tikas, and Quezon City Enforcers. No? Pagpasensyaan na po, solo performance po ako ngayon. Wala si Ma'am Rose. In behalf of our Commissioner, Ma'am Rose Montreal, and our Chairman, President Celso Mercado, we'd like to thank the solid 7 teams, stakeholders ng NBL Pilipinas. Alam nyo, hindi tayo nagbongga ng opening because we are preparing for the second conference because coming September, may darating pong NBL USA imports, magkakaroon po kayo ng imports bawat team. Kaya po pagpasok natin ng second conference, dun po natin bobonggahan yung opening natin kasi meron pong bawat teams ay may import po. Ito po, tignan nyo po, may message po ang NBL USA sa atin, panoorin po natin.
Hello, this is Kevin Williams, President of the National Basketball League United States. We want to send a big congratulations to our partners in NBL Pilipinas on your 2025 Governors Cup. Good luck to all the teams. And breaking news, starting in September 2025, the NBL United States and NBL Pilipinas have partnered up to have the first time ever NBL United States players joining NBL Pilipinas players in the 2025 President's Cup. We look forward to sending some of our best talented young players out to go compete, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Good luck for the season, and we'll see you in September.
Maraming salamat po. Good luck po.
Again, head coaches, please come forward once again for the ceremonial toss. Coach Jeff Chan and Coach Julius Manalo with our head of basketball operations. Thank you very much to our NBL executives now, both teams at the center court for the pregame handshake. Mag-enjoy Tamo Kabalen for the NBL 2025 Season Governors Cup. Live on the Leo Channel 23, kompleto na ang channel mo. Let's call in first the starting five for Quezon City Enforcers. At guard number 0, Sean Del Pilar. The other guard number 3, Bilshan Digno. Forward number 16, Rainier Kinga. Also at forward number 21, Prince Abinaga. Playing center number 31, Carl Tuwason. The head coach is Julius Manalo. First assistant coach, Paul Aquilino. And here's for your Tikas Kapampangan. Coming in at center number 27, Renz Pablo. Forward number 10, Jenmar Bragais. Power forward number 9, Miko Santos. Point guard number 8, Jasper Manalang. Also at guard number 4, Lancer Khan. The head coach is Jeff Chan. First assistant coach, Kingsman Prando. Referees for this ball game are crew chief Rolando Francisco with Alvin Sarmiento and Mark.
And you're just in time to join us for the opening tip. That's right, the home team, Tikas Kapampangan, testing the visiting Quezon City Enforcers at the Servino here at the Colegio de Sebastian in City of San Fernando, Pampanga. And of course, this venue will be rocking. It's a full house here at the gym, the Colegio de Sebastian. And first possession is with the team in red, the home team, Tikas Kapampangan. And they attack quickly. And the first basket is by Miko Rainster Santos. And like what I said during the pregame, no, a lot of weapons aside from Lancer Khan have been, unearthed by Tikas Kapampangan in the recent President's Cup where they placed third. So they are more than Lancer Khan. You know, as this young team grows up together, a lot of the players will step up, show their talent, just like in this opening sequences. And Bragais with the blitz 3. You know, I think the blitz 3 is tailored for a player like Jenmar Bragais because this is one player who plays with a lot of intensity. Now, I've seen him before, even when he was in college. He's a really intense player. Look at that. Oh! And talking about the blitz, the Blaze 3. You know, the Blaze 3, we introduced that in our first game. Of course, the first game today was won by the Zambales Constructicons over the Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes, 121-118. And you can say the Blaze 3 played a big role in that game. And maybe you can say the same for this game, but let's see. Right now, a good start by the home side, Tikas, up 5-0. Unfortunately, the 2 misses from the free throw line. Oh, wait, 1 out of 2 rather from the free throw line. And that's the first basket for Quezon City. They can now sit down. That's right. Like most days, all of them stand up until they score. Wow. I told you, Bragay is one player with a lot of intensity, as seen in that last sequence. And the blaze 3, I said, is tailor-made for his game. Here is again, steal by Bragais. The light is on, he fires. No. Conversion, yes. And now 2 baskets for Miko Rainster Santos. Of course, one thing is for sure, the Tikas Kapampangan will take advantage of their experience because they have been in the NBL. This is, I believe, their 3rd conference already. Oh, 2nd conference rather. 2nd conference in a row that they participated. Meanwhile, the Quezon City Enforcers, you can say they are an expansion team. Although in the past, you know, the city has been represented in the NBL, but you can say, but this is a totally new team under Coach Julius Manalo. And speaking of coaches, we have to announce, I think for the first time, that there's a new coach for Tikas Kapampangan. They've enlisted the services of Gilas Pilipinas legend Jeff Chan. So now it's going to be Jeff Chan who will be calling the shots for Tikas. And that should be a big boost. But guys, sees an opening. Look at that. But guys, he just wants to attack the basket with impunity. And look at that. It has affected his teammates. 3 offensive rebounds in that sequence for Miko Santos. Unfortunately, no shot. Jumper, air ball. And it goes out of bounds, so it's going to be Tika's ball. Yes, Kinga could not save it. Of course, we know Rainier Kinga from the New Era University Hunters in Quezon City. And a lot of the players of QC Enforcers, they played varsity ball for the schools in the city. Long bomb does not work. Rebound Enforcers. Met well by the defense. One-hander, yes. And this is Bilshan Digno. Okay, he is from the Diliman College, which is near New Era, on the other side of Commonwealth Avenue. Yeah. And now this is the first points of Lancer Khan. This is a warning. You know, once Lancer Khan gets cooking, it's automatic. There's no stopping him. All right, back-to-back hits for Digno. They give it inside. No good. All right, chance here for the Enforcers to close the gap. They should not allow Tikas to run away early. Kinga, yes. So I've been watching this young man since he was in college. Yes, Rainier. Oh, good defense. They're looking for a foul. Referees will not call it. And in transition, yes. And that is the first Blaze 3 for the Enforcers. And don't look now. It's just 1 point separating these squads. 13-12. Long Tom. Oh, yes. So 6 points instantly for Lancer Khan on 2 3-point shots. Wow. Oh, nice. Nice. Kinga just showing his experience. Oh, look at Bragais. I think Pagais does not know the meaning of the word break. Wow. You know, having a player like Genmar Pagais on your team, you know, who needs, with a player like him, who needs energy drinks? I mean, him being on the team alone easily energizes his teammates. Oh, but the first one is a miss for Genmar. And on your screen there, that's CJ Ganya, who I believe will make the job of our production team much easier when producing highlight reels, because he is known for his highlights. All right, Digno. Wait for a teammate. Met well by the bigs. Oh, Dino! Dino, wow. I think Dino's confidence has doubled in the last minute. Yeah, the thing I like about homegrown basketball, no, like in the NBL, you know, you can see the development of the players. You know, from the time they were kids, maybe in high school, up to the time they go to college, and then they play in NBL youth, and up to the time they play here in the professional senior level. And I can say, though, I've seen a lot of the players on both these teams. Some of them I've watched since they were in high school, or even some when they were playing in NBL youth. But guys, this time he kicks it out. Step back. Oh yeah! This time is a turn of Reniel Gomez to show his shooting stuff. And of course, come on, your coach is Jeff Chan. You have to shoot very well if Jeff Chan is your coach. Okay, Digno. Met right the double. Somebody's free, but here's a steal. And no, caught the basket. Yes, it's a blaze three for Reniel Gomez. So I can say now that the blaze three is a new weapon. No, it's a new weapon that the teams can use, aside from, of course, from the 2 points and the 3 points. I mean, maybe give it another week or two. We can, and maybe when all the teams have played maybe at least 2 games, we can really see the effect of the new rules like the blaze 3 and the free 3 on the overall complexion of the league. As I mentioned, the other new rule, the free 3, in the first game, there were only 2 free 3 attempts and they both missed. Braga is, oh yes! I think the fans are in love with Bragais. I mean, with that style of play, he will surely earn a lot of following. Digno, long, no, offensive rebound. Oh, nice reverse, everything but the shot. Too much backspin. Again, I think Bragais likes to challenge the defense. He does not like a clear path to the basket. Oh! Public display of projection by Ganya. Up from behind. Nobody said that, hey, somebody's behind you. Wow, what a sequence. Look at this. Ganya simply erasing. Yes, a clean block. Digno thought he would get away by changing hands in midair. So some changes in the game. It looks like all right, this is John Christopher Sampson. And what a start. Look, we still have 5 minutes, a little under 5 minutes left in this first quarter. Tikas Kapampangan already with 25 points. All right, this time, Tikas will slow it down. I don't think they can play with that pace for 48 minutes. Ganya for 3, no. Long rebound won by the Enforcers. They're still behind by 10. But, you know, the Blaze 3 has proven that no lead is safe. We saw that in the first game. I mean, look at this. In that first game, 5 Blaze 3s eradicating a 7-point deficit. Okay, first foul on Ganya. See on the screen there, Coach Jeff Chan. Oh, we have to get used to that. Coach Jeff Chan. I believe this is the first coaching job of Coach Jeff. Yeah. Digno. Oops. They have to take care of the ball. Remember, you can score a Blaze 3 off a steal. Meanwhile, despite their lead, Coach Chan sensing trouble after this good play by the Enforcers. So he calls a timeout to talk to his players. And we'll be back for more for NBL. All right, so to clarify again the Blaze 3 dynamics or rules, you have to score a field goal within 5 seconds after advancing the ball from backcourt to frontcourt. All right, so example is off a defensive rebound, a successful field goal by an opponent, or a steal in the backcourt, or during a fast break. So definitely, you know, that will surely speed up the game. And at the same time, it will really convince or encourage the teams to play defense. And that will please everybody, that's for sure. Hey, Jake Munoz is in the game. Also, Renzo Victoria. Again, 2 players who also acquitted themselves well in the President's Cup. Oh, nice move! Nice pivot. So fouls on Samson. And that will send Primo Manaloto to the line. Actually, there are now 2 Manalotos on the Ticas roster. Of course, on the line right now is Primo. And later on, we might see the other one. 27-17. You know, Ticas Kapampangan well on pace to score 100. Of course, 100 points is the norm here in the NBL. Digno with the hit. You know, with the way the NBL has played in the last 2 years, it seems if you score under 100, it's not right. I mean, the usual score here is 100 or more. Ganya, cross court, Munoz. Season opening, Munoz attacking. Munoz, no, gets his own miss. Munoz against 2 defenders. Ganya is free for 3. No. Oh, Victoria. Another offensive rebound for Ticas. Munoz will fake. Munoz will attack. And it's still with Ticas. Manaloto. No. And finally, they end the madness for Blaze. Samson with the Blaze 3. Remember, look at that light or that siren, that blinker at the shot clock. That is the indication that the Blaze 3 is in effect. Ganya. Munoz from the corner. No. Chance here for Quezon City. They're just behind by 5 after that Blaze 3. And a foul given up early by Munoz. Jake Munoz. You know, when you talk about the value of Jake Munoz, you know, you really felt it. Because there was a stretch of games in the President's Cup wherein Munoz did not play. And that really somewhat affected the game of Ticas. 3 if it's good. Acosta, he can shoot that, but no, look at that. What an emphatic rebound there by Ganya. But of course, we know Ganya, you know, his dunks are what people have come to see. And hopefully he will, you know, give the fans a dunk or two later on. So again, more shuffling here for Coach Chan. All right, kick out. Acosta, no. So 2 attempts, no score yet for Acosta. But we know Acosta is a long-range shooter. Ganya will try again. Oh, yes! Well, I guess from the last time we saw him, it looks like Ganya has worked on his three-point shooting. Well, that's good because, you know, if you're going to play professional ball, you cannot be a one-dimensional player. You have to say he is not just a dunker. All right, he has to have something else. Acosta kick out. Shot clock down to 5 seconds. They have to move quickly. Digno with the reverse. No, put back. No. No, I have to see. I want to see the rebounding numbers after the first quarter, which is about 1 minute away from concluding. Ganya, no. Oh, Munoz. Nobody backs that Munoz. Yes, they paid dearly for it. Nobody marked Munoz. Suddenly it's back to a 10-point lead. And a foul. Oh, offensive foul. Okay, Jose Manangkil with the offensive with the offensive foul. Let's see what happened here. Okay, he's posting up. Oh yes, simply planted an elbow to the abdomen of Ganya. Oh, nice cut by Victoria. Victoria's very mobile for his size. One-hander, no. And it's stolen by Ganya. Okay, so Ganya doing a little bit of everything. That's nice. And okay, steal. Oh, but a counter steal. Munoz. Oh. Well, they babied that last sequence, but still, a big lead for the home team. Ticas Kapampangan on top, 32-22 after the first 12 minutes of action. And we'll be back for the second quarter. Stay with us, please. Again, one of the new rules in the NBL Governors Cup is the free three. That's right. So, in the free three, a player, upon instruction of the head coach, can exchange 2 free throws for a 3-point shot. Okay, so, but on certain conditions. One, he is fouled during the act of shooting, or the opposing team is in the penalty situation, or a flagrant foul is committed. So, it's not all the time, okay? Take note, it's not all the time. It's only on these specific situations that I enumerated. And again, important thing, okay? It has to have the blessing of the head coach. And that the player cannot just, you know, line up and take the free three by himself. That's clear. All right, back to the ball game. We are just beginning the second quarter. And oh, wow! And we continue from where we left off. Hans Season opening the hostilities with a 3-point shot. Well, again, the story of that first quarter. 32 points unloaded by Tikas Kapampangan. I mean, that is an offensive show of, you know, a gigantic display of offense. Finally, no, Acosta has found his range, and that is good news for the enforcers. We know that Acosta can shoot from long distance. And a jump ball, so a leather lock at the nearest circle. Yes, everybody. Look at this. Trick Fernando Acosta from long distance. That's his calling card. Yes. No, ever since he was in the juniors division, that's his calling card. Okay, the jump is won by enforcers. Acosta, he's feeling it. Nope. Go out of bounds. Yes. Okay, you know, in that first quarter, leading the way for Pampanga was Genmar Bragais with an energetic 8 points. And then he was followed by Lazarcan with a pair of 3-point shots, 6 points. On the other hand, Bill Shandigno with 12 for QC. And now Joseph Francisco with his contribution. Of course, Francisco also had flashes of brilliance in the President's Cup. And just to reiterate, one thing we observed, not much changes on the part of Tikas in their lineup. They've basically retained the core, and their front line is still the same. Not that tall, but bunch of wide bodies, mobile wide bodies at that. Okay, sideline inbound for QC. Shot clock winding down to 8 seconds. Make that 5 seconds. They have to fire. Yes. Hey, Acosta now. Moving up the ladder. Oh, here's a steal. They can go for the blaze. No. Okay. Hey, it's Acosta now. Making a name for himself. It's down to 2, ladies and gentlemen. Tikas was ahead by 10. And they've only scored 2 points here in this second quarter. All right? So here's one thing that I would like to add on that last sequence. For example, Acosta attempted a blaze 3, but he missed. And then he follows up his miss. It's going to be 2 points, even if it's within the 5 seconds. Alright, this is the other Manaloto. That's Ariel Manaloto. Yes, good free throws. So finally, movement on the scoreboard for Tikas Kapampangan. Took them a while, But of course, they want field goals. The free throws is good, but we need field goals. Of course, this has been a Trick Acosta show in the second quarter for the enforcers. Oh, stretch layup does not work. Ball tap, won by Tikas. All the way, Ariel! You can say that last sequence, Ariel went aerial. It's a blaze 3. And a bonus free throw coming for Manaloto. So Ariel goes aerial. Good. So again, quickly, in a snap of a finger. That's 4 points to the account of Ariel Manaloto. And now the lead is up to 8. So they kind of diffused the threat a bit. But then again, of course, you can say, you have seen how quickly the Blaze 3 can eliminate deficits. Oh, nice pass. No. And rebound picked up by the Enforcers. All right, they'll take it slow this time. They're pacing themselves. They can play on fifth gear the whole 48 minutes. That's for sure. Digno, oh yeah. Bilshan Digno, remember that name. They give it to the post. Manaloto feeling it. No. Oh, nobody boxed out Francisco. You see, you don't need to be 6'5" to grab rebounds. As long as you have a good nose for the ball, you can anticipate where the ball is coming, you have good timing. Ball is loose, who has it? It's with QC. Ball, all right, still with QC. Helter-skelter situation here. Digno. You won't miss the red shoes to the corner. The attack, no. And Francisco with an authoritative rebound. Whoa! Playground. No. Extra pass, oh yes. You will never go wrong with the extra pass, I tell you. It's a Blaze 3. And with that, Coach Jeff Chan calls a ceasefire. Look at this. Here's the shot. And the miss. And now they move quickly. See, here's the thing. You have to move quickly. You have 5 seconds to score. Blaze 3. That's our score, and we'll be back for more. All right, we got 7 teams joining the 2025 NBL Governors Cup. You're watching 2 of them right now. They will play double round elimination. That's 12 games each. The top 4 advance to the semis. Of course, number 1, number 2 will have a twice to beat advantage. And then it's going to be a best of 5 finals. Well, just same format as the last President's Cup that also had 7 teams. Of course, Tigas Kapampangan, they placed 3rd in the President's Cup. They lost in the semifinals to the Capture Express, but they pushed the Express to the limit. They forced a winner-take-all game 2. And we have a foul. And I've said this before, the mission of the QC enforcers is to, better or improve on the performance of the past Quezon City teams here in NBL Pilipinas. Jumper, everything but the shot. All right. Whoop. And the thing here, before the tournament started, of course, the NBL officials met with the coaches and team managers to discuss the new rules. And I guess the challenge also for the coaches is to devise a strategy that will incorporate the new rules. Take advantage of the new rules. Meanwhile, Coach Julius Manalo will call a timeout. Oh, we have a coach's challenge. All right. We have a coach's challenge. The green light is on, and let's see. So we'll wait for the official decision of our referees. Of course, like I said, you're watching two teams here right now, Quezon City and Tigas Kapampangan. Earlier, the Zambales Constructicons won over the Nueva Ecija Granary Buffaloes 121 to 118. Of course, the other teams entered. The other three teams are the defending champion, the Gig Generals, the Camso Express, and another new team, Manila MLB. Yes. And we will be seeing
The challenge
these teams.
made by the
Here's
Quezon
decision.
City is successful.
Oh, okay.
There was no foul.
So no foul is a successful challenge by Coach Manalo. No foul was called. Let's see. All right. Here's a Khan on the attack. Oh, no. No foul. Yes. That is correct. That is right. No foul. So now a chance for Pampanga to recycle the play. They kick it out. Bragais. Wow. I told you, Bragais is like an energy drink. He brings in a lot of, spunk to the team. Look at that. Look at the elevation of Bragais, huh? Look at his feet. Oh, here's a steal. Khan! Oh, yeah! Blaze 3 it is for Lancer Khan. That is a perfect example of a Blaze 3. Well played. Off a steal. They fake the 3. They inch closer. They spin in traffic. No. All right, here's the outlet pass again. Possible Blaze 3. Oh, Bragais! Wow! They should have brought in Genmar Bragais a long time ago. Look at that. Unselfish play by Khan to Bragais. And look at that, shaking off not 2 but 3 defenders in the process. Wow. So now free throw time here for Genmar. Coach Manalo would like to talk to his enforcers. That's your score, 50-39. We'll be back. And we're back to live action. And look at this. Look at the sequence. A good cooperation between Lancer Khan and Genmar Bragais. It seems as if they've been playing together for so long a time. This is not as if this is the first NBL conference of Bragais. But credit to the coaches of Ticas. They were able to integrate Bragais into the system in such short a time. All right, good ball movement. Jumper, yes. Oops. Referee's hold play. What gives?
That's it, rounds right there, Kinga.
All right, the basketball cut for Kinga. All right, so let's see. Okay, here's the basket by Kinga. Will count. And then, oh, some wrestling under the basket.
A foul committed away from the ball on number 4, Lancer Can, second.
Oh, the fall is on Can? Okay.
30 foul. 40 seconds to shoot.
Still 10-point lead for Ticas. You can say they've sort of diffused the threat. All right, here's a steal. Can will attack. Can spinning in traffic. Too much spin. Counter fast break. Yep. That is a blaze 3. 3 points. Okay, nice attack, but everything but the shot. Okay, another chance here for the enforcers. Jumper, yes! And again, who? Acosta. This quarter belongs to Drick Acosta. They want it back. No. Emphatic rebound here by QC. They're just behind by 4. Still behind by 4. Baga is... Oh, yeah. So now we can see that Ticas Pampanga